Hi, my name is Tawanda Haithcock. On the last video, I advised you guys that my field placement is at the Barry Robinson Center. This is a treatment facility for children 6 to 18 years of age. On my last video, I spoke about informed consent. An incident happened after I turned in my video I would like to share with you guys. I spoke about the children having to have informed consent as far as medication. If they don't consent to the medication, then they are not forced to take the medication. Also, informed consent consists of taking labs, getting blood work done. If the child does not consent to it, then it cannot be done. There was a child, 12 years old, refusing to take labs. He agreed to take the medication. His parents agreed to have the medication prescribed and administered, but the child refused to take labs. At the last minute, the doctor was going to remove the child from all medications because he didn't know the reaction of the medications to this child's body. The child spoke to mom the night before. Mom told child if he do not take his labs that next day, that when he get his pass to come home, he was going to be into big trouble. That motivated the child to take his labs. This week, I'm going to discuss self-disclosure. I'm just going to read you the definition of self-disclosure. Self-disclosure is a simple, at least on the surface, approach to communication that involves sharing information about yourself, history, present emotions, and thoughts. Originated and explained by Sidney Jarrett, a humanistic psychologist, this simple approach, at least used skillfully, can improve intimacy, rapport and face-to-face communication, and even improve public speaking and connecting with groups. The concept is very simple. When you share information about yourself, you allow yourself to be seen, and it's easier for people to relate to you as a real human being with faults and strengths, with thoughts and emotions. And when people see you as a human and not someone easily depersonalized, communication and relationships improve. It is important to know that self-disclosure doesn't involve dumping everything about yourself on everyone, from close friends to complete strangers. Obviously, self-disclosure needs to happen in context, be appropriate for the particular relationships. While self-disclosure is important, remember that communication means sharing of information from both sides. If you are inundating the other person with too much information about yourself, or information that really have no interest in, then the whole thing is going to backfire, because you will appear selfish and self-centered. When speaking to groups, keynotes, meetings, speeches, public speaking, it's always a good tactic to share a little of yourself as a person so you can overcome depersonalization barriers to group communications. At Barry Robinson Center, they advise us not to self-disclose to the children. The example that they gave, and they said it did happen, whereas you have a child and he's on a certain medication, you tell the child, well, I was on this medication, or I did this, or I did that, the same as the child is doing now. This is a behavioral clinic. So if that child feels that you're on the same medication, or you were doing the same things that this child was doing, such as cutting or things of that sort, then that child is going to believe that you need help just like they do. So they tell us do not self-disclose to the children. I know the communication as far as self-disclosure is good, but not with the children. They lose respect for you because they feel you're not going to help them, or you can't help them. So that was it for self-disclosure. Thank you.